much better. Hey everybody, it's me, Kate, and welcome back to another video. So, anyways, today is gonna be a little more of a bit of a serious topic. Not too bad, but definitely something worth talking about. It's the whole YouTube thing, the whole problems going on right now on YouTube, you know, with all the censorships and, you know, what people are calling like the adpocalypse, basically, and just all of that stuff. So I guess, I might as well talk about it and give my input on the whole situation, and I guess just really talk about how in a whole it's affecting YouTube in general. The FuseHead channel has been up for I think about 3 years now. You know, the progress shown in that 3 years, I'm not sure about, because I feel like a whole year we were just kind of absent, and we're sorry about that again. We're trying, you know, this is something Manny and I both love to do a lot, and it's not always easy, especially with scheduling, but like I said in the video, I think it was like, I'm not dead and this video is crap or something like that. You know, I'm much more open to make videos now, so as we can see, I'm doing that. But as far as everything going on with YouTube right now, how is that affecting us? Let's see here. It's really it's affecting us in the sense of progress, you know, because a lot of, like, there's a lot of things that, at least I know, I'm not sure about Manny, I haven't really talked to him about this, that I'm too nervous to talk about or to upload because I'm afraid that even though we have like barely any progress on here, I'm afraid that posting something will upset the YouTube algorithm and we won't make any progress whatsoever because of the censorship and, you know, the adpocalypse and all that. It's scary because we love to do this, but taking the time to think of something to talk about that won't get censored, because it seems like just about anything gets censored nowadays, me talking about this will probably, you know, get this video censored. But I might as well do it anyways. Now, as far as, like, I mean, honestly, it could affect us, but, you know, I haven't wanted to check about any of our videos being on restricted mode. I am just too scared. Like, I am just absolutely terrified that they are, and the fact that, you know, we have barely made any progress on our channel. I'm not gonna say any, unless we're not being affected. I seriously want to believe we're not being affected, and we probably aren't. I have not seen severely small channels like ours being affected. I mean, I can't say that because I haven't actually looked into that, but I like to hope that severely small channels like ours aren't being affected. But if they are, it's gonna mean a lot of changes need to happen, and they may not be good ones and they may not be bad ones. I mean, as far as right now, it seems like YouTube is trying to change the whole algorithm and fix things with their ad sponsors and get things going again so they're not so negative. But, like, okay, I know a lot of people brought this up and there's huge controversy about it. Like, did it actually happen? Did it not actually happen? From what I've looked at, it really did, and it was not okay. The whole thing, when all of this started happening with censorship and restricted mode, a lot of it was pointed at, you know, the LGBTQ plus community. And, you know, this channel may not be focused on LGBTQ plus content per se, but it's run by two people who are homosexual. So, like, it's just kind of crazy to think that though we're not being affected, so many channels are, and quite a bit of them are LGBTQ plus communities or speakers, just because of that. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Why are you singling out an entire community because ads, people are pulling their ads? Like, especially because YouTube, when the Fusehead channel was started, and just, for years, has been a diverse community that creators come and create on, no matter who they are, who they like, who they love, who they personally identify as. It has never been about that. And now the fact that the YouTube corporation is losing money, now they're worrying about stuff like that when they shouldn't, because especially for so long they prided themselves on being this diverse community that so many of us creators loved severely, and are missing that and are being, like, very pissed off because the diversity is gone. It is gone. The problem with doing that is if you, as a company, that content deserved to be restricted. It was hateful and rude and just overall not okay to have on a website. And I understand they were worried that people were going to be offended if they only restricted that. Just because this group of people is offended that you restricted their extremely hateful videos, but you're not restricting somebody's positive and helpful and encouraging videos. It's like, come on, YouTube, what are you doing here? Like, I get trying to please everyone, but it comes to a point when you, as a company, even, like, though you may be worried about money, if you stick with your creators, they will stick with you. I don't know if this is affecting the Fusehead channel, though I think every single YouTuber that I am subscribed to currently on my personal channel is being affected heavily. And then you have the big people like, PewDiePie and Onision, who are, like, I think I saw Onision Onision no longer makes money off of YouTube. Because I think he said, YouTube fired him, I think is how he put it. And then PewDiePie is still making money, but he's making like $100 on a video. And, it may seem like, a lot to some people, but to someone who takes the time and effort to make videos and edit them and buy that game to record, or buy the supplies for a challenge video, it gets costly, especially when you upload every day. If you upload every day and do challenge videos every day, or do gaming videos every day, it gets expensive. And I think what a lot of people don't take into consideration is they don't earn money just to do YouTube. They earn money to buy groceries, and to pay for their house that they live in, and to pay for their utilities that they need to make said videos. This is their job. This is what they do for a living. It's not like they're getting, paid every 2 weeks, like you would do at, an everyday job. It's a corporation is paying them with ad revenue that the corporation earns from the ads put on their videos. But with the ad censorships and the restricted mode, the ads no longer show up on those videos at all. So there's no ad revenue to give to these people making videos. It comes to a point where people can't afford to do it anymore. I just watched a video. I watched 2 videos. One I watched a couple days ago and one I watched today of 2 channels who are very involved in the LGBTQ plus communities with their videos and their content. And they are now having to literally quit YouTube because they can't afford it anymore. That's like 2 channels, and they're not small. They are relatively massive. Both of the channels stated that if they were making the money they needed to through YouTube, like if they had the ad revenue money that they're supposed to have through YouTube, they would be able to do it full time. But they can't because their ads have been pulled, and both of these channels are relying on like things like Patreon and GameWisp in order to keep their channels running, but they can no longer do it full time like they wanted to do in the first place. And all of this is just hurting YouTube in the long run because YouTube is so unorganized right now with all of this going on that everyone is stuck and is like, what do we do? Talk about the fact that they wish it wasn't this messed up right now because they miss YouTube and the community it had. And I'm not sure what all companies, I guess, in a sense, are boycotting YouTube and no longer giving them ads. I'm not sure. I'm also not sure why this problem began now, after so long. I haven't done enough research on this problem because I wanted to distance myself from it because I didn't want to be upset, but I am. There's no undoing being upset because it hasn't affected this channel, but it's affected so many other channels. Get insecure about it. I'm an incredibly insecure person. I suffer with depression and a lot of stuff like that. And to top it all off, videos about stuff like that are being censored, You can't talk about depression. You can't talk about mental health or else you're censored. And that is bothering people as well. YouTube also used to be a place where people would upload motivational content, and now it's gone because YouTube has deemed that this motivational content is not suitable for people to watch and is not suitable for families or the family-friendly content or whatever. It shouldn't be we're doing this so kids can watch or we're doing this so families can watch. It's not about that. Or if it is, it should not be, because this was prided as such a diverse community. And you are losing that when you say that this website, that YouTube is specifically supposed to be made for young people. Quite a few of, the the people on YouTube aren't young. So many channels are being affected that in the long run, it's just affecting YouTube. Because now you have all these people who no longer can upload because they cannot afford it. And now YouTube is just losing more money. As it's continued to get worse, people have continued to have to quit their job, essentially. And because of this, YouTube is now losing creators, and in the sense, losing money. Because if you lose creators, other creators aren't going to start making more videos so that you get more money. It's just not how it works. And if you're censoring half of the YouTube community and more, it's just royally screwing everyone over. YouTube, creators, advertisers, other corporations involved with YouTube. It's messing everything up. It's screwing everyone over and everything up, and there's nothing good about this situation at all. If YouTube had a problem with what was being uploaded, they needed to specifically target that stuff. It's gotten to the point where YouTube has just let advertisers run the whole thing because they have gotten greedy. And I hate to say that because YouTube as a whole, even in the creators that I have found through YouTube, has helped me so much. Not just, with the channel and not just with, I have entertainment, but YouTube creators are quite motivational without being sometimes. And that has helped me. It was a good place to come to when I felt like I didn't have anything. And that's a little dramatic, but it's true. And I bet a lot of people feel the same way. They feel like it's not just an entertainment thing. It's almost in the sense of like a family thing. Like you have, obviously you have the channels who are just like, nah, you guys are just my fans. But you also have a lot of the channels where it's like, the people who follow them are their family. That they feel like they just lost their family because now their family can no longer, upload videos because there's no money left. But I guess just overall, because this video is getting kind of long, is it needs to get better real soon, or everything is gonna go to crap. And it won't go well for anyone. YouTube will shut down. The whole hashtag like YouTube is dead, that will become a reality. Because as people continue to have to quit and get fired because YouTube no longer has any money left because they are censoring anyone and everything they can for the smallest reasons, YouTube will die. And the creators we knew and love will be gone. And these families we have established will be gone. And that sucks. So anyway, that is going to be the end of this video. Go ahead, leave a like and a comment of what you would like to see Manny and I do next. Twitter, Instagram, social media is going to be down in the description below, as long as the previous video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be much happier than this one. See you guys.